Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to this mini-sode. Today we're going to be talking about the Surface Water Irrigation Infrastructure Fund, or SWIIF. So if you're interested in learning more about this program, stay tuned.
It's Alexa. We're going to be talking about SWIIF, and here we have Jesse Bradley. Jesse, do you want to give a little introduction on yourself?
Yeah, my name is Jesse Bradley. I'm Deputy Director here at the Nebraska Department of Natural Resources. Work with folks on permitting surface water uses, our water planning efforts, and our water administration and kind of data collection folks. Yeah, that's what I do here for the department.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for talking to us. Speaking of surface water, what is the Surface Water Irrigation Infrastructure Fund?
Yeah, so we refer to this as SWIIF. This is a new fund for the Nebraska Department of Natural Resources. It was established out of the 2022 legislative session. And what this fund does is it provides up to $50 million of funding to irrigation districts across the state to address critical infrastructure. There was a pretty significant event in 2019 on the Gering-Fort Laramie Irrigation District where we saw a tunnel collapse and really kind of brought to light the fact that there's this critical infrastructure serving irrigation out there that needs some addressing and kind of fixing up. And so the legislature created this fund, and now we're out meeting with folks and getting the funding distributed.
I feel like you answered my question of why is this beneficial to Nebraskans? But yeah, so it's beneficial because people need their surface water, right?
Yeah, I mean, like that Gering-Fort Laramie collapse taught us, that was 50,000 acres that went without water for part of a summer. And that's tough. It has a lot of implications on the local economy and across the state. And so we have about 60 irrigation districts across the state that are eligible for these funds. They generally serve about 1 million irrigated acres, so they're very important to the economy of Nebraska. And so we've gone out, met with folks, and kind of done assessments to get a better picture of what their needs are. We're starting to move out a lot of contracts and get those funding dollars obligated so that people can start to move forward with their projects. And we've even had a couple of projects that have already been completed. So it's been nice to see the interest and be able to help folks get these funds and get them lined up to plan to address their infrastructure.
Where can people go for more information on this fund or maybe some of the projects? Is there a website or something?
Yeah, so we have on the department's homepage, if you kind of go about halfway down, there's a link called the Water Initiatives. And if you go through that, you'll see kind of these tiles, and one of those is the Surface Water Irrigation Infrastructure Fund. There you'll find a guidance document, contains kind of background and criteria for eligibility, also contains what we called a needs assessment and an application. So the way this process works is it's a two-step process, but it's pretty straightforward. One step is to fill out this needs assessment, tell us what the issues are, generally what the costs are, your timeframes for addressing those. And then once we have kind of a discussion with you, then we'll ask you to apply. The application is essentially giving us the information we need to put together a contract. Then we'll get that contract put together and you're off and running and able to start your project. We do ask people take photos before and after and help us tell the good story of how those investments are helping them. But very excited about this fund, exciting to see these investments being made, and I know there's a lot of folks that are looking forward to receiving those funds.
Excellent. Well, thanks for talking with us. We appreciate it.
Appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.